Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like. Here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. You ain't built for a skirt as a nigga can be. It's gonna sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming for ya. It's gonna sound like when I'm coming, like when I'm coming, like when I come for ya. It's gonna sound like here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the. Y'all don't really want it like that.
Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Happy Sunday. We are back. The Gridiron Gang is here. Brought to you by Betting News, powered by our lovely sponsors at Bet Online. Go click that QR code, top right corner of your screen. Get yourself a nice little deposit bonus and $10 cash instantly in that account. We got Visa Sugbetsky and myself, Shaggy, on the screen. No SPJ for you guys today, but the four of us are still going to hold it down and discuss some NFC South. We got some blind rankings. We got some fantasy head-to-head, maybe a little trivia, but a whole lot of football. Gentlemen, how are we doing on Sunday?
Doing great. Better now.
We locked up SPJ and threw him back in his bus because all he wanted to do was talk about the Titans.
Banished him back to the bus. He's off dealing with that today, but we'll hold it down. Hold it down. Colby, this is something I could get behind. I could be a Target guy for sure. I don't know about you.
I kind of am already.
I don't even have a Target.
Oh,
No Target?
Well, they tried and failed in Calgary. I don't
Really?
really
No
have one
way.
anymore. Yeah.
Pull up my quote. We're Target guys.
Oh, Canada.
About stuff we didn't come here for. Absolutely. Absolutely.
candle section's on fire at Target. Just saying.
And
In the
he-
fro- in the
he's
frozen
waking
fruit
up next to
section.
his face for 3
Frozen
days straight,
fruit.
buddy.
Every time I walk into Target with my wife, it's like we got to have a game plan. In and out. We're going to spend here. We're going to spend way too much time here buying too much. That's for sure. Every single time.
I purposely go without a game plan.
So,
It's
Damn.
bad.
You like to live,
his
live on the game.
wife is the one that is like, no,
Don't go off.
I need a game plan.
It's the way it goes.
At World Market Cost Plus, have you ever read one of those?
I don't think so. Huh?
Oh,
I haven't even
man.
heard of that.
Oh man, it's like hyper target as far as just getting all the snacks in the world that you don't need.
Our Target was not the same. It did not have name brands. It did not have like cool home decor shit and like all that. Our Target was pretty lame. It was just Walmart.
You had Walmart Targets?
No, it was there was lame Targets.
Yeah. Damn.
Colby, I can't do it. I can't hurt feelings this early in the morning. Can't be done. and we got to discuss NFC South, and we got to do some blind rankings. We actually got somebody in the shadows who is going to give us our category for blind ranking. Mr. Rusty, are you good to go? Let's do it. Let's bring him up. Rusty, old man.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
guys?
What's
How's
up?
it going?
What's going on? Thanks for being here.
Oh man, good to be on. Good to be on.
Absolutely. Well, you got a nice blind ranking for us today?
Oh, it's gonna be phenomenal, and I'm glad that I have this crew. We need a good crew to rank this because, guys, we are ranking French fries today.
Ooh.
Oh, baby. All right.
So,
You're speaking to the right crew, that's for sure.
yes. So let me pull up the thing really quick. I apologize.
No worries. Boys, are you big French fries guys? You eating a lot of French fries when you're getting your burgers? Are you like huge?
All right.
It's the only way. I'm a French fry connoisseur. Yeah, I'm with Prendy. So
Let's go.
I'm very excited for this. Lock in.
Okay. So first one, guys, steak fries.
Okay, well, so we're doing style, not brand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Style of fries.
For me, that's like an 8 or 8 or 9, to be honest.
Steak fries are the big ones, right?
Yeah.
The big thick cut ones.
Yeah, they're the girthy ones.
The potato wedgie types.
Tough to
I
get
kinda would-
right.
I'm kind of with Prendy. Yeah, sometimes they're undercooked on the inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Red Robin has elite steak fries,
Yes,
but
they do.
everywhere else it's like pretty mid,
I
in my
agree.
opinion.
Uh-huh.
8?
When they're good, they're
think 8.
incredible, but it's just too uncommon. So
Okay,
I'm
so
fine
wait,
with
what-
I'm fine with 8.
What are we putting at 9 though? Like, what is the worst fry than this? Like, steak fries are good fries. All fries are good fries. All potatoes are fantastic. But
They're
What
all
is
good
the-
fries.
what is worse than a steak fry? Let's think about it, right? What could be out there?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, how do you guys feel about yam fries and like root
Oh,
fries?
Oh, no way.
No way. So like,
I'm
leave
not
the
into
nine for
sweet
that.
potatoes, but I get it.
I love yam fries, so like I would put it up like around 4 or 5.
No crinkle cut love, Prendy? I'm a big
Okay. Yeah, I could put crinkle cut at 9 too, to be honest. But like steak fries. Okay, let's do 8, just in case we get a sweet
8.
potato fry and we have Betsky who won't even eat them.
I like 8. That's good. All
All right.
What do we got next?
This next one, I don't even know if all of you will know this one, and you might have to Google it, but check it out. It's called tornado fries, and they're basically like where you take like a potato and you make it a
Spiral
big
it.
circle spiral, and then
Oh.
you fry those.
Ooh.
And then now, okay, so I don't know if you've had those. They're freaking delicious and they're awesome, and they're typically at like a fair or a an amusement park, something like
They
that.
look like a Pringles kebab.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say I've had them, but
I don't know if I've had them. I can visualize it, but I don't think I've ever had it.
This is the most out there one, so don't worry. After this, we get more back into the normal realm of fry.
I have had these, but they're kind of whatever.
They're like
Okay.
gimmicky, like 6 or 7. I think they're
more
good,
for,
but
more
like
for
6 or
show. More just
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they
I'll
always,
let
like,
you.
put,
I'll
like,
let
a
you guys
sauce on it.
go decide.
How about,
Let's go with 6 or 7.
6? Let's do 6.
6.
Not,
Let's do
not
6.
stack. Leave some space. I like 6.
Okay.
Twist of flies,
Flies.
if you will.
Next after this, one of my personal favorites, waffle fries.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
oh
That's
my
top
god.
3 for me.
2 for me.
Yeah, it's waffle and curly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do 2 or 3. I would lean 3, but I'm fine with 2.
Yeah, I'm good with either one.
Let's go 2. I think waffle fries are elite enough.
Let's go, Shaggy.
Has there ever been more agreement in this group right now than right now?
I know that.
That was solid. That was good, guys.
I mean, people like there is obviously a pyramid of fries here.
Yeah. Sorry, Rusty. 1 second. V, you're a sauce guy. V sauce, big
Yeah.
sauce guy. The
Big
waffle
sauce.
fries, so much surface area for the sauce.
So much
Very
surface
true.
area for this. I think she
That's
just
very
had
true.
some killer waffle fries last night. So
there
good.
you go.
Right, like that's why Chick-fil-A is like genius. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Anyways,
Now imagine they
Moving
just salted their fries. Whew.
oh god,
Ooh.
that's a good point. That's a good point. What do I want to go with next here, guys? Oh, perfect. Tater tots.
4.
Yeah.
I
Big-
think I'm gonna make the case for 5 because when they suck, they're awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just like a pile of mush.
Yeah.
But when
if
they're
not,
good,
like,
they're
crispy,
elite.
When they're good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad.
Yeah,
mhm.
I
like
like
there's
five.
no in between. I almost don't
I'm down with 5.
order them unless I'm really in the mood for them because I just in case it's a landmine and I get a bad one, I just walk right into it.
I'll,
I
you know,
ruin my crispy fried potato of the
order
day.
them at specific locations.
Question for you of my American brothers. Tater tot casseroles. Was that something you guys grew up eating? It's something my
No.
wife did. That's why I was wondering.
No,
Midwest. No?
had it not a staple.
That's a Wisconsin thing, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so.
That's probably a Wisconsin thing.
Were those super mush after that, or were they good?
I
Okay,
haven't
so
had
you,
one?
you don't know. You don't know. Okay. I didn't know if you had experienced one of these tater tot casseroles. I just think it would be like a mushy mess after
Yeah.
making that. Like they're
Was-
meant to be like crispy and like
Yeah.
like cooked fast on the outside. You know what I mean? At high temps. So that's
G, I need you to eat that this week if you can.
No, we've been together for almost like I think 8 years now, and I have yet to try it. And it's good reason, guys. There's good reason.
It's a good reason.
I brought it up right now while she's on the other side of the house just to make sure.
It's a big brain play, V. Big brain. All right, tater
Okay.
tots at 5.
okay. Next one after this, we have crinkle fries.
For me, that's like
7.
7 or 9.
I'm fine with putting it at 7. Personally, they've been slowly climbing up my list as I age out.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a
So
crinkle
maybe
guy.
it's like as you get older, you get more into it
Mhm.
because
I
they're
really like a
they're-
thin
they're-
cut, like a thin crinkle cut one. When they're too thick, it's like a little bit, it's too soft.
They just remind
Yeah.
me of like the frozen fries.
yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Have you ever
What
had
about
them at
frozen fries?
Culver's?
Yes,
The
I
what?
have
They're
Culver's.
elite.
Yes,
Say yeah.
Culver's,
They-
yes.
yep.
Oh yeah.
But
No.
all too often they're like steak fries where they may not get
when you
enough.
go to Culver's, though, you got to get the crinkle cuts and the cheese curds.
Yeah,
And
these cards are
absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Fried cheese. It needs to be a bigger thing.
Mhm.
Shaggy, how can you're Midwest? You're
yeah.
Kansas City. Like
Oh.
I thought they just injected fried cheese into your veins when you were born. That's part of like your
Any chance I get, Rusty, I'm eating fried cheese.
yes.
Give me a
yes.
bag of ranch.
Okay.
To dip it into.
Okay.
But-
I saw you shaking your head no, and I was like,
Oh
oh, my
no,
god.
I'm
What
a
happened?
cheese curd guy through and through. I would see. I gotta put crinkle above steak, in my opinion. That's
Yeah.
why I go with 7.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I
7.
would maybe go 4, but I'm okay with 7. They just got to be above steak.
I hear you. I'm fine with it.
Okay. All right.
All right.
But shit,
So
our
next
cheese
one,
curds,
next
French
one, we're
fries,
just
they're
going
automatic.
with your regular, normal French fries. So assume like the McDonald's, the
Straight cut.
In-N-Out burger. Just those typical straw
In-N-Out
stick
fries are
sort of.
trash, but
Yep.
McDonald's, yes,
Yeah.
Rusty. I think that's 3.
Yeah, I think it's 3 because especially if you know the place makes a good one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you don't want the bells and whistles, and you
Right.
just
Mm-mm.
want the fry.
Now,
I
question
don't need
for
it
you
dressed
guys.
up. I just want a solid fry. So I think 3 makes the most sense. Like it will never be the best.
Mhm.
Before we lock it in, question for you guys. On Friday, we did a blind rankings, and Sook fucked us up with the greatest shooters and didn't put Steph on the list. Does Rusty have Curly Fry on this list? If he doesn't, if he's
I don't
fucking
know.
this up,
I'm
I mean, that's
convinced
neither
they're on
here
the
nor
list.
there.
I think
It's
it's on
gotta
the list.
be. It's gotta be. It's on the list. All right. If it's on the
I
list,
bet it's
you
on the
save number one. Right? Okay. Number
I
three.
think, yeah,
I
I'm
might
fine
have
with-
personal resentments. Who knows? You know?
We going 3?
Yeah,
Three.
Yeah. 3. Yeah. Nice.
Regular?
Nice little French fry.
yeah.
Classic.
This little guy in the corner right there. That's him.
On the
Yeah.
subject though, In-N-Out needs to step up their fry
Right.
game because it's trash.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm
with
I'm
you.
into
I'm
In-N-Out.
so with you. People love those fries. I'm like, no.
No.
Okay.
No.
Next one. Sweet potato fries.
Mm.
That's me.
If you guys
Nine
want to
is
put them at
okay.
4, that's fine. But
No, it's okay. We can throw him at 9. We'll throw him at
9.
9.
4, boys. 4.
I feel like the majority of people feel like it's 9.
Okay, if me
And
and
he-
V are at
Wow.
4 though, Rusty, where are you at? If you want to like break the tie,
Wow. I'm at a 4.
Ooh,
there
wow.
we go. There we go.
I mean, you get a good sweet potato fry that's
With
crisp.
a dip?
Yeah. I mean,
A little Chipotle action.
yeah. You
Oh,
know, it's a
yeah.
nice change of pace. you
Rather
know?
have a
Holy.
regular fry.
same.
Diversification. Sir,
Even a steak fry? You
diversification.
would rather have a steak fry too, eh?
Yeah, I would.
Most
I would.
likely.
I would
A
rather have
steak fry.
just a
Wow.
normal potato over a sweet potato. Yes.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I'll enjoy a couple sweet potato fries, and then
Uh-huh.
by the like 8th, I'm just kind of like, well,
Mm-hmm.
Sweet
I'm
potatoes
over
are a
it.
little healthier, boys. Get your potassium.
oh,
and
I
vitamin A
know.
in.
I wish I liked them more. It's like wheat bread
I'm the healthiest man
It's
alive.
like
or like multi-grain bread. I know it's better for me.
Yeah, he's like everything that goes into me is green, so I'm healthy.
I am the healthiest man alive, Chad.
How do you think I stay so looking so young? You know myself. Anyways, okay. The next to last one, and I think you guys might know this. Everyone has a bunch of different like names for it, probably, but they're like fried potatoes, home fries, skillet potatoes. You know, basically those square or like little wedge small potatoes that you get at like breakfast meals at like the skillets. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think we gotta go 9, right?
Yeah.
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 These are exactly like steak fries where they're fucked up as much as they're good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Agreed. I'm
Yeah.
okay with 9.
Sometimes you are like literally just eating a potato. And you're like,
Yeah.
"This-
sometimes they're not all cooked.
yeah.
So they just threw them out of the bag and on. Yep.
All right, show me Curly.
All right, you're right. Number 1 is curly.
Nice.
Let's go.
Curly.
Yeah, it gets no better than that. I mean, when have you had a bad curly fry ever?
Yeah.
I mean, I have frozen curly fries
Yep.
regularly, and they're delish.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, that's a good list.
I'm
I
not
think
touching
so.
that list.
I mean, I think that's well put together. You know.
Yeah.
Top 3 for
So.
sure. Top 3 for sure.
This list really brought us together, boys. Thank you, Rusty.
You
Absolutely.
got it. Well, hey guys,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for having me on. And
Yeah, man, sure.
also just so you guys know, since it's NFC South Day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
just
gotta
gonna
play?
put it out there. I'm putting it out there. I'm going over on the Carolina Panthers wins this year.
Oh.
And I'm saying the Atlanta Falcons win this division. I don't know if that's really that big of a bold take, but I think they got it this year. So
Yeah.
with that, I'm going to leave it to the professionals.
Nice, Rusty. What was the line on the Panthers? Sorry. The
Yeah, I
Panthers
think it's
went
at 5.5.
to- Okay,
6 wins.
So,
let's go.
They were the unluckiest team in the league last year. Very few people know that. So
Okay. Yeah, only 2 wins.
Right. Love it, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Love the list. Thanks,
thanks,
tuning in.
guys.
Thanks,
Talk
Rusty.
later.
Take it easy, Rusty.
Thanks, man.
That
Hell
was
yeah.
awesome.
Crazy Pellet is not
Erroneous.
happy with our list.
I mean, it was second to
It
last.
was second to last.
Yeah,
Crazy. It's either home fries number 1 and curly fries last.
No, we
Or-
weren't doing that. We weren't doing that.
Can't
No
do
way.
that.
So,
All right, boys.
sweet
I think
potato.
Rusty,
Crutch. Crutch is on me and Betsky's side. We
Yeah.
needed
Oh,
Crutch
no.
to break the tie just a few moments ago. 'Cause I would be okay with home fries at 4. If
I would.
it
I
worked
could
out
have.
that way.
Yeah. But it's neither here nor there anymore.
It's okay. It's over. It's over. That was some blind rankings. Get you started. Now let's talk some football, gentlemen. We got the NFC South preview. We got the odds for the division that we will discuss. Home fries at 4 is the way for sure. How do I get us over there? Thank you, Suck, my man. All right. Well, I actually did write a preview piece on this division. I don't have any exact future bets in this division. However, kind of like Rusty said, I do see the Falcons taking this. I'm not going to touch his Carolina Panthers take. I'm going to leave that one to him. But Atlanta Falcon minus 135 to win the division. This, we kind of talked about it off camera. This is going to be a very weak division in general, but it really could be up for grabs. So what are you guys' thoughts? You guys have any opinions on this division?
I think there's a good amount of value for the Bucks at plus 310.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm leaning with you where I do think it's the Falcons. Again, that's like a nice one to put a unit on Falcons, put a halfie on Bucks.
That's absolutely,
especially if the Bucks come out cold and maybe lose 2 games, or even wait and see if the Falcons drop 1 or 2 early and get a little bit better value on that. But
right.
Yeah, that may be the move. It's just wait a week or 2 and then get the one that you're really vibing with.
Man, I've got some opinions on this division, and I think Slick's going to be a fan. I think Slick, you are going to be a fan.
Oh, he's going to be a fan.
Man, at minus 135, for me to take the Falcons to win the division and have to wait fucking 18 weeks possibly for this to cash, that is an insane sweat that I am just not prepared for whatsoever. I think the fact that we're getting the Saints at plus 350 and the Bucks at plus 310 is very indicative of where Vegas, where the NFL, where everybody kind of has this Bucks team in their rankings this season. The Saints are not a bad team. Derek Carr has been a serviceable quarterback in the NFL. I know I am one of his biggest haters, and I probably will be again this season. I don't think he's good, but at the end of the day, the arm strength is there. He puts up touchdowns, and he has won games. This defense for the Saints is returning most of their players, and they were elite last year, keeping them in most of the games that they won, and keeping most of the games closer than they probably should have been with how bad Derek Carr was in his first year with the Saints. He's now entering his second year with the Saints, right? Second year with the Saints. But what I like most about this is that this Bucks team is a team that overperformed last season. Baker just got a new contract. Mike Evans is now back with this team. Like, everybody is returning to this team. They've got a running back that is now another year older, another year under his belt, and he is fucking fantastic. And this defense honestly wasn't that good last year, so I don't have high expectations. This team feeds off of energy, and at plus 310, I just think that the Falcons have so many question marks. New head coach in Raheem Morris, who I think could be a fantastic head coach, but we have no idea what it's going to look like translated onto the field. We have Kirk Cousins off of a major injury coming into this off of a new contract with a guy like Michael Penix breathing down his neck. We also have guys like Drake London, a guy like, what's his name? Their tight end. Kyle Pitts, who had a really bad season last year, and yes, chalk it up to quarterback play, but we'll see how he is with Kirk Cousins this year. And yes, Bijan Robinson. I just think that we've seen this before, right? We've seen the Eagles stack their team up and what those stacked teams look like versus the teams that they actually took to the Super Bowls. And I'm talking like back in the day when they signed Asante Samuel and they had that insane defense that really didn't kind of work out. I'm not super sold on the Falcons, and taking them at minus 135 is just not something I'm ready to sweat out. But the Bucks at plus 310, when you feel like they'll probably be in every single game, every single week, just because of Baker, that's a sweat that I'm willing to take. And I have a half unit on the Bucks at plus 310.
Dude, it's got the Bucks at plus 310 is the value play. This is a team that went only 4-4 at home last year. They're gonna be better. Baker threw 4,000 fucking yards last year. I don't know why anybody thinks that he's going to regress. He's going to be more comfortable another year. Todd Bowles is sitting up there in camp talking about how this team could compete for a Super Bowl. Think about that. They were great against the run last year, poor against the pass. I think they'll kind of do a little bit better against the pass this year. They have to. They're going to scheme differently. But on offense, this team has weapons. They got that new kid, McMillan, right, Betsky, that everybody thinks is going to be great. I love the Bucks here. I'm not saying that any team in this division is going to win 12 games, 13 games. No, whoever wins this division is going to win 10 or 11 games, and that's going to be the Bucks.
I'm glad you brought up McMillan because, I mean, he runs out a nice wide receiver 3 option for Baker Mayfield, who's proven that he can, lead a ragtag bunch to a division title. And as far as the Bucs defense goes, I think they got better. They finished 7th in NFL scoring last year, 9th in the turnover battle, and they signed Jordan Whitehead from the New York Jets. So I think Whitehead and Winfield kind of making up that safety tandem now is going to cause havoc in the secondary for opposing teams. And then V, you brought up Kyle Pitts, man. It's a make or break year for him, in my opinion, because he has not panned out to be the top 10 overall pick that we thought he was. And yes, maybe it's quarterback play, and maybe we'll see a little improvement this year. Maybe it was a bit of coaching as well. But the Falcons have a lot of weapons, no doubt about it. It's just a matter of if they can put all the pieces together and string together some wins. So I'm with you guys. I like the Bucs as the value play in this division.
Like, if Kirk Cousins isn't healthy, what happens to the Falcons, right?
Penix time.
Michael Penix.
But I agree. That scares me a lot for the Falcons, is if he comes out and doesn't look the same or doesn't even get to that level of play because he's on a brand new team and he's coming off a big injury. So, but man, if I'm taking them, they play the Steelers week 1, the Eagles week 2, the Chiefs week 3. After week 3, going into week 4, you may get a lot more value on the Falcons. And now, how long do they usually let you bet divisional winners? Like, up to what week? Do we know?
I don't know.
Pretty late into the season.
Because by week 8, they are playing the Bucs for the second time. The Falcons and the Bucs will play each other twice before halfway through the season.
Yeah, twice in October. Holy hell.
Yeah,
that's actually fantastic for the Bucs too, because look who you just named off for the first 4 weeks for ATL. They're going to be taking a beating for 4 weeks.
They could be buried by halfway through.
Then they're playing the Bucs 2 out of those last 4 weeks. So that means weeks 4 and 8.
I almost love the idea, and obviously you don't need to put this many units on this, but if you were to grab the Bucs now at plus 310, then wait a couple of weeks for the Falcons to get more value if they come out slow and get beat up by some big teams. By week 5, you're getting those 2 teams playing each other, and you could probably hedge for a third time and potentially have 3+ money bets.
Yeah, honestly, that's not a bad spot to be in, though. That's how a lot of people make a lot of money preseason and doing this kind of stuff. What is it, arbitration? Right? Yeah. It's not arbitration. It's just finding value in division winners and picking your spots.
And then, looking at the Bucs' first few games, their only true road game in that first 4 weeks is they have to go to Detroit. Other than that, they host the Commanders, they host the Broncos, and they host the Eagles.
Yeah.
They host the Eagles, which will be tough. But those first 3 games, Commanders, Broncos, there's 2 wins right off the bat.
They beat the
Eagles in the playoffs.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yep. They get to host them again back in Tampa this time. So
this is probably the best price you'll get for the Bucs.
I agree. Yeah.
Until maybe week 8 when they've lost to the Falcons once and they're going back and over there.
I do have the exact division winner. If you take the Bucs to finish first, Falcons second, Saints third, Panthers fourth, that's plus 750. But if you want to get cheeky and you like what Rusty is saying and you don't believe in the Saints at all, you can take the Bucs to finish first, Falcons finish second, Panthers third, Saints fourth, plus 1600.
Wow.
Spicy.
Let me look at Carolina's schedule real quick, because 5.5 wins. They start at New Orleans, go to LA to play the Chargers, and then go to Las Vegas. I mean,
they could win 2 of those 3 games with the Saints in Vegas, no lie.
Right.
like potentially. They're going to win one of the games against the Saints this year for sure.
I mean, they do have arguably I don't know. They have to play the Bengals, they have to play the Chiefs, both at home. They have to play the Cowboys in Carolina as well. Their hardest road game outside of the division is going to Philly or going to Chicago, which, I mean, Caleb Williams has been showing out in preseason, so who knows what the Bears will do. But
they've also got the new head coach there too in Carolina, man.
Deontay Johnson signing as well. Xavier Legette.
Yeah. Chuba Hubbard looked like a fucking menace at the end of last season. Right? Shout out Canada.
Weapons, but I don't know if Bryce Young's all that. I don't know if he'll be able to do
Dude,
it.
people are already saying Bryce Young ain't it already. They're already writing him off.
Dude, I would say we've seen it. Like, it's hard to just come into the NFL straight away and play games. CJ Stroud was one of the few QBs that came and did it and had that much success. Right? Look at Jordan Love. He sat for 3 years, played one season, and now he just signed the biggest extension in the fucking history of ever. Right? There's a reason for that because they see what he does at camp every day or at practice every single day. But the thing is if you can't do that and you're thrust into a situation with a losing team, a bad offensive line, no weapons,
you're gonna fail.
that has no fucking clue what he's doing, that cannot develop players, that X's and O's ain't shit, and that's the situation he was in last year. New head coach, a little bit smarter, a little bit more QB and offensively driven head coach with with Canales. That's how you pronounce his name. Dave Canales. But yeah, I think this could be a great spot for the Panthers. And like Rusty said, they're one of the unluckiest teams. We saw how many games that they stayed in and we were like, what the fuck is kind of going on in this one? It could be that year for Bryce Young. I want to see the young guy thrive. Derek Carr's had his time. He's fucking terrible. Give them third in the division, man.
It's only going up for Bryce Young, right? He can only do better than last season. Something I was thinking just unfair for him is being the number 1 overall pick and having the number 2 guy totally outplay you by that big a margin in the first year. That might, skew some people's eyeballs a little bit, but I don't know. I don't see Bryce. I don't see any success in Carolina personally. Crutch kind of said it. The org is just ratchet.
It is. I do. I agree. But like I said, Stroud was drafted into one of those positions last year. Good organization, new head coach in DeMeco Ryans, and then they went and drafted a guy like Tank Dell that he wanted them to draft, got him a weapon. There was already another weapon there, Nico Collins, right? So there's pieces there already, whereas Bryce Young came into this situation with Chuba Hubbard before he was the guy he was last season, and they just traded away DJ Moore, their best wide receiver.
Yeah.
So he was kind of left sitting out there with like fucking in a boat with no paddle.
Oh, absolutely agree. This would actually be a great bet if you can find this. Can you bet on which division winner with the lowest amount of this division might be the Whale? Absolutely. I mean,
that's probably a minus 250 bet.
You said 10 or 11 games win this division. I think it's maybe 9.
9 won it last year. So
9 won it last year.
Wow.
The year before, I'm pretty sure. 9 last year, 8 the year before has won this division. 7 won it back in 2014. So,
wow.
4.5 wins I could maybe get behind, Rusty. 4.5 wins for the Panthers I could maybe get behind.
Can I ask you guys a couple questions about some players in this division, like fantasy-wise or even just season-long wise that I've been looking at? One guy that keeps coming off my radar is Chris Olave. Where do we put in with him? Because he is an elite wide receiver. He's got great hands, good route running. But again, he plays with Derek Carr, and we saw the regression he's had last season, right? What's happening with him this year? What's going on with that Saints offense?
Do not draft list for me in fantasy. I don't want Olave anywhere.
Okay.
And I don't like
That's
Derek
what I'm
Carr.
hearing, man.
Is that with newcomer Rashid Shaheed too? Probably taking over some targets, or
I just can't trust this offense at all.
Right.
So does that mean Kamara too is off the table, Betsky, or is he?
I don't mind Kamara.
I like Kamara. Yeah. I think he's still.
It's also partially like Olave's going in the second round and Kamara's in the 5th or 6th even. Maybe it's like 4th or 5th round, but
the ADP value is not there.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So then what about Derek Carr? He's just absolute everyone. Daniel Jones type shit.
QB1. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The Carr's somebody I wouldn't touch either, unless I have to in a super flex league or something.
I watched Carr for years in the division, and he's just not it, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the Saints got plenty of offensive line problems as well. They drafted a guy, 14th, I think, overall, but
they're the defense and the line are finally kind of aging out, and this is definitely a team in transition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they're the team that could have the biggest regression this year for sure in the division.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
Okay.
Not high at all.
Moving on from the Saints, then a guy that burned, I think, 100% of NFL bettors last season. A guy that we took way too often, probably on this show, Bijan Robinson. Is he going to have Bijan Robinson? Is he going to have that kind of season that we were expecting from him last year now that Arthur Smith has been run out of town? Or is it going to be more of the same last year? Because we've seen what the second string has been doing and how electric he is. Is this going to be kind of like I can't remember his name right now, but we've seen what the coach is saying about him. Not D'Amico Ryans. Morris has really liked him. And do we think this is going to be a split backfield? Do we still like Bijan at his ADP? Because I know he's going high in that first round.
So Christian McCaffrey in his rookie season was the 10th best running back. Had 435 rushing yards and 651 receiving, which is crazy. But the next year he was the second best in fantasy, and the following year after that he was the first best, and he has been the top 2 running back in all of the seasons he's played more than 7 games. I feel like Robinson's kind of on this track record or like route too. I think he's going to explode this year, to be honest. Yeah. I think it's year one, terrible defensive minded coach that was giving Tyler Algier the ball just as much as him.
Right.
And this is a offense that's going to want to throw it a lot more now. And he's got his first year out of the way. I want Bijan everywhere if I can. And I love a lot of his future bets too, because I think they're just mispriced right now.
What do you think about Drake London, Betsky?
I feel like a lot of London and Pitts is going to depend on Cousins and how he plays, and that worries me a little bit more than Bijan.
I'm super excited because their new offensive coordinator was the Rams' old coordinator, Zach Robinson, and he's very much within that organization is credited with like Puka, Cooper having great seasons, being well prepared every week. So I'm super fucking excited because Drake London, incredible athlete. I think he's going to have, while all these teams are worried about Bijan, talking about Cousins, I think Drake London could slip under the radar some weeks. I love him for fantasy this year.
Another guy that we were just talking about, Kyle Pitts. Like the only thing that makes me kind of suspect on Kyle Pitts is, yes, he has not had a great QB, but you have guys like Trey McBride still kind of putting up decent enough numbers and giving you enough of a threat when his starting QB's probably been hurt for, I think, 75% of the games that he started in the NFL, right? So, like, guys find a way to, like, play well and do that kind of stuff, and Kyle Pitts has just not been that guy who has kind of played well. You can see sometimes the effort on the field. Now, whether that changes this being a make-or-break season for him, I'm not sure, but I don't know how keen I am on drafting a tight end that high this season, just because, like, we saw Kelsey finished fantastic last year, but those first 4 weeks were kind of hard to get through with him in your starting lineup. Wouldn't you say, Shaggy? I know you had him on your team in our league last year.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right?
So, I mean, with Kyle Pitts, at this point, I want to see it before I take a stab.
I won't do it again, too.
Exactly.
I overdrafted him last year.
Burned me a couple of years now. With the different OC, it might be a little different because, I mean, like Crutch said, I think they will scheme it a little differently and try and set him up for success. But I've been burned on him. I want to see his production before I take a stab at it.
Yeah.
Wait, awesome. All right. Last guy that I want to ask about is in this Bucs offense. We all love Baker. We've all been talking about how we like the Bucs. Where is he throwing the ball? Is it going to be Mike Evans? Like, I feel like it's got to be Mike Evans. They've had a great connection since he got here. He's always had that big playability, that explosive ability over the top, blowing defenses wide open. Are we back in on Mike Evans this year, or do we expect a little bit of regression with him being a year older now?
No, he's going to be incredible again.
Yeah. 1,000 yards.
He does it. He has 1,000 yards in every single season he's ever played. It's insane. And he's never missed more than there's one season he only played 13 games, but otherwise he's never missed more than 1 or 2.
Yeah.
He's just like the most consistent guy you can get. And
And when you were watching last year, Baker was still never really got his timing perfect with Mike. Mike is very, very good, and he has that weird ability to get separation all of a sudden, and Baker could not time it right. So this year, I think Baker's going to hit that 4,000 yards again. It's only 3,500 yards for his season total.
I know. I saw that. I wrote about that in one of the QB pieces. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Evans is younger than Devontae Adams.
Is he?
Let that sink in.
Yeah, yeah. I forget how he's like. He's not.
He's
bad.
30
He's not
and
old.
Adams is 31. Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess 30 is but.
But I thought for sure he was like 32 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
We just spent so much time shitting on this guy. Everybody, chat us.
Hey, at least he said he likes the Bucks to win the division, like us.
Yeah.
He agreed with us. Put it up on the panel. All of us got the little Bucks logo next to us. You guys know what happens next.
Yeah, honestly, like I feel like I gotta ask about one guy. We can't just leave the Panthers out like that, high and dry, even though we don't believe in this team. What about Chuba Hubbard? What do we think that his role is going to be like, looking like in this offense? Because obviously that wide receiving depth with this team is still kind of lacking. Who did they draft this year?
Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks.
Brooks. Okay, I don't remember.
They're high on him.
And he was the first running back off the board, and second round pick. So it's
interesting.
But I think he's hurt.
Yeah, he's coming off an ACL tear.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think that means for Chuba Hubbard, them drafting him and him with this injury, coming off the injury?
I think first half of the season looking good for Chuba. And then slowly they're going to try to take his targets away, his carries away.
Mm-hmm.
Brooks isn't expected to play till week 3 or 4, and then he's a rookie, so it may take him a little bit more time to be eased in. So yeah, Chuba.
Chubbard.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty nice value pick where you can get him.
SPJ is selling you guys on Derek Carr's yards in chat. 3,500 every season except his rookie season. Sucks in game, but stats in fantasy is elite. Over 3,305 passing yards. What
is it with SPJ?
Wow.
Infatuation with mid QBs.
Might get 4,000 next season, and the Saints will still only win 6 games. He's probably going to be throwing the ball a lot. I mean, that's a good part of your cap there. They're going to be playing down from behind, so he'll be airing it out.
Is Michael Thomas still in the NFL?
No.
No, right?
Yeah.
No.
He is injured his way out. Yeah, it's Olave, Rashid Shaheed. A.T. Perry is currently listed as the Saints wide receiver 3.
I also think Rachaad White is a good target for fantasy. He catches a lot. He only had under 1,000 yards last year, but he didn't really get going till the second half of the year. Put on a little bit too much weight going into the season, trying to get bulky and stronger. It messed with his game. He lost weight as the season went on, and you saw that he was playing better. He's a dude that can get 7 receptions in a game. So I'm targeting Rachaad White for fantasy.
He's proven to be a every down back, that's for sure, and especially with Bucky Irvin and Chase Edmonds behind him. I would like White. He's going to get 90% of the carries and touches in that offense.
So I'm so glad that you brought that up, because that was a huge thing that you talked about last season, about the fact that he did bulk up going into the year, and it kind of fucked with his game. It messed up with his speed. It messed up with his evasiveness.
Timing,
And then as the season went on, he started eating, and they started feeding him the ball more and more. Baker is also a big check down guy, and that is where Rachaad White thrives. It's one of the reasons that I like him to win this division, because that backfield has talent, right? I know that Chase Edmonds is not going to be a third down back, but him coming in as a change of down back for this Bucs team is going to be huge. We saw what they did when they had Giovanni Bernard, right? Yep. It's going to be like different guys like that, but I love Rachaad White this season. I think he's going to be huge. I didn't want to mention him because he's on my he's high on my draft board.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna keep slurping the Bucs offense, I know we mentioned Jalen McMillan. I think Baker's got the weapons. We're talking about Rachaad White being an every down back. They've got 3-ish receivers that will take attention away from Mike Evans, and could really free him up, in my opinion. But I really like Jalen McMillan. I think he's gonna sneak in, fit in well for this offense and be a good guy for the Bucs this year.
Yeah.
That's enough slurping of the Bucks offense.
Yeah. So,
Oh, alrighty. Well, what else we got in this division, gentlemen? Any other bets, futures, fantasy?
Look, you had Baker touchdown prop
No, his yards.
yards. You want to talk about that?
3,500, like Betsky said, line is low. It's weird, makes no sense. Like he said, he's got the receivers, he's got the back. He likes to throw to his back too. Weird line.
Playing with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fresh off getting the contract, he felt like he's always deserved and has deserved, right? You know what I mean? You take that validation that turns into confidence.
Mm-hmm.
The way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah! All right, gents. Well, if that's all we got on the division, I guess we can wrap it on up. Do you guys want to play some? Ooh, actually, should we do trivia?
Let's do Daily Dozen.
I was gonna say fantasy head to head, but maybe we should just do trivia instead.
Let's do trivia.
Let's go. All right, chat. Little Daily Dozen. Send you on your way on this fine and happy Sunday. You got it, Sook?
Yeah, I'll bring it up.
You got it? Cool. Beautiful. As always, people, we will be back tomorrow. You know where to find us. Basket Case on Twitter, right here on Twitch for some Betspresso as well. Football is back.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I've never won my fantasy football league.
He's never even come close.
Shut the hell up. I've been in the finals like 4 times. Okay, you haven't won it either, Slick. All right?
All right, boys. Where we want to start?
Let's do it. Let's NFL. Let's get the sport out of the way.
All right,
Yeah.
Shaggy, I'll click them. You want to read them?
Yeah, I can do that. I think so. This Argentine-born kicker began his career with the Tampa Bay from 1999 to 2004 and helped them win a Super Bowl. Bucks kicker from 1999.
Argentine-born.
What?
We got to come back to this one.
Yeah,
I'm
we might have
not
to-
going to be able to get that one.
I don't even
Okay.
know
I
the Bucks won a
I'm
Super
sorry.
Bowl
I
before
don't
Tom Brady.
store kicker names in my head for 20 plus years.
Martin
Crutch
Grammatica? Hey, I'm in. Let's
Crutch.
Sure.
Try it. Let's do it.
I
I'm
trust
down.
you. No, I know this. Yes.
Wow.
It's Grammatica?
Let's go, Crutch.
Go chat.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Go,
Thank
chat.
Come
you.
on now.
That was clutch.
Also, boys, did you fucking see the 28-year-old rookie kicker for the Cowboys?
Yeah, is he rookie? I think he was a rookie last year.
Oh,
Auburn.
was he rookie? Yeah, he hit a
Brandon Aubrey,
fucking
yeah.
66-yarder.
Mhm.
Nuts.
What?
Ex MLS, ex UFL guy. He's got a leg.
Insane.
Got a boot.
All right.
All right, NBA. A year after becoming the number 1 overall pick, Anthony Bennett got sent in a trade to this Western Conference team in 2014.
It was the
Clippers?
Timberwolves.
Was it
It was
Timberwolves?
the Timberwolves, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Because he was in the Kevin Love trade. Wasn't he in the Kevin Love trade?
Yeah, he must have been.
Yes,
Kevin
that
Love?
is. I know this one too. Rusty's saying it's Timberwolves. Yeah,
Yeah.
Timberwolves, Philly. Okay, yeah.
There
My
you
mind
go.
went Lakers, but
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All
Anthony
right.
Bennett, Canadian, worst first overall pick of all time.
Yeah. We don't
There
claim
you
it.
go. This Eastern Conference team won the Stanley Cup during the lockout shortened 95 season, then missed the postseason entirely next season. 95.
Devils?
That sounds like a good guess to me.
Yeah, my hockey brain doesn't go back that far.
No, it's
You
just
don't go
more.
back that far.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't.
Yeah, I don't mind that because otherwise it's like Detroit, who made the playoffs 25 years in a row. Avalanche isn't an Eastern Conference team,
Yeah.
Should we try the Devils?
or is it the Rangers?
Crutch says he doesn't think it's the Devils.
I don't think it's.
No, the Rangers didn't win in '95. Okay, I think
We
it's
can
the
come back.
Devils. I think it's the Devils.
Devils? Let's try it. Let's do it.
I feel pretty good about that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
There we
Let's
go,
go.
Betsy. Come on now.
All right. Geography?
Joe,
Big map guy? Ready?
Geography. Big map guy.
No,
Murphy's Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yep.
holy
Wow.
what the hell?
Let's go.
Murphy's bro is Middle Tennessee State University.
Let's
Wow.
go.
Okay.
I had to read the rest of the question to make sure that's what it was asking, but beginning of 84, where's the beef?
Was it Arby's?
That's we have the meats.
Oh, where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
Using commercials by what name?
Oh wait, I think this is where they're looking at the hamburger and the burgers are like skinny and like don't have much meat. And they're like annoyed. They're not like, dude, where's the beef? I can't wait to have it. They're like, where the fuck is my beef?
But where is this? What place?
So it's like who would be going after somebody for having it? Would maybe it's Burger King?
Like I was thinking,
You know, like they're making
It's
from
got-
McDonald's.
Because their patties come out right on the sides.
Burger King crutch that too. Burger King shitting on a Big Mac.
Yeah, let's do
That
Burger
kind of
King.
feels right.
Yeah,
Let's do
it.
Burger
I
King.
like it.
Oh, we got the double dip.
Wendy's.
Oh,
This
it's
is
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
All right, we'll double dip.
Wendy's.
later.
We'll double dip.
later.
Uh,
Damn it, Prindy! I thought it was Wendy's too.
Where were you, Prendy, when we needed you most?
Oh, this is Mac. To
What
which
was
Mac
it?
Wilson? It's the one where like he's saying he won't get married.
Which
Oh.
Macklemore song is that?
Oh.
Doom 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 doom.
I can. Yeah, I know. I can hear it, but
What is that song called? Same love.
there it is. Thanks, Prindy.
There you were, Prendy, when we needed you most.
Where did it go?
There it
Same
is.
love. There we go.
Let's go.
All right.
There we go.
Movies. Based on a Pulitzer Prize winning play of the same name, Meryl Streep, Julia Roberts, and Ewan McGregor starred in this 2013
Oh,
comedy.
this is that one, the musical. Mamma Mia?
No, Julia
Julia
Roberts.
Roberts
Isn't
is
in
in
that.
Mamma
She's
Mia.
not in that. Fuck, what is this, Betsky?
I don't know. Ewan McGregor and Julia Roberts
And Meryl Streep.
No, that's Baldwin.
for It's Complicated.
Yeah, and Steve Martin. Fuck, what is the Ewan McGregor? Fucking
I got nothing.
Obi-Wan Kenobi was in this?
I don't know. Chat, anything?
Pulitzer Prize winning play. What? Okay, let's go to television and come back.
Okay.
I'll come back to movies. A successor to Jersey Shore and as a counterpart to CMT's Party Down South, MTV aired this reality series from 2017 to 2021.
Mm.
Is that like Floribama?
Something Nashville?
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
it like
I
a
think
Floribama
that
show?
sounds good. Yeah,
Floribama?
Yeah, it was like Floribama Shore. There it is.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. I had
Never
no idea.
watched it. Just
That
remember the
honestly,
commercial.
that could have been a geography question.
August
Yeah.
Osage County for the movie.
August Osage County. It just came to me.
Wow.
I'm going with it.
Yeah,
Do it. Yeah, I'll trust it.
Oh, let's
I've
go,
never
Rusty.
even heard of that.
Oh man, are we going to miss this because of Wendy's? Dang.
We can double
Oh,
dip.
we can double dip. We can double
After.
dip.
Oh, okay.
We got to knock this down.
Oh my! Oh, that's
Oh.
Anthony Hopkins.
Is that Scarlett Johansson?
Anthony.
I think that's Anthony Hopkins and Elizabeth Debicki.
Okay.
Um,
Does
Is
it?
it-
Do they
oh.
both have to be like actors?
They're two
They're-
celebrities. They're just-
Yeah.
Robin could be good for the hair too, but that may. I think Hopkins
Bro.
for sure.
Is that not Scarlett Joe?
I'm fine with Scarlett Johansson.
I kind of
too.
thought it's just with the hair. And
I think the chin is too slender.
could be. I don't know.
This is for fucking horrendous to stare at, though.
You gotta guess quick, team.
Miley,
Miley?
that's a fucking
Oh,
good
that's
one.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's a
Miley.
good
That's
one.
Miley, you're. Oh, Goblin says Scarlett for sure.
No, I think that's Miley.
Miley.
All right.
Let's do Miley and
All right.
Anthony Hopkins. Is
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins?
yeah.
How do we do?
Oh, it's not.
Ah,
No.
Okay, we're gonna double dip. You want to double dip
Dang.
on the mashup or on the chain
Joe.
restaurant?
Chain, because we know the chain is
Chain.
Wendy's.
Jane, I don't want to look at that again.
Okay,
Oh,
what was the
wow.
answer?
All right.
What was that one?
1%.
One. Wow, nobody got that one.
Movies, yeah, we're never getting that.
What
No.
What was the answer?
Miley
James
Cyrus?
Cameron and Miley Cyrus.
Oh my god, that is James
Oh
Cameron.
my god! So it wasn't we got the Miley part right?
That's disturbing.
Oh my god. That's Avatar Montana.
That's disgusting.
All right, I hated that.
That was terrible.
Hey, it was a lot of fun though.
No, it was fine. Looking at that was terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, chat. Well, thank you for tuning in with us today. Rusty, thank you for the blind rankings. Love me some French fries. Gonna have to go get some now. Breaking down the NFC South, always a great time. And gentlemen, we will be back on Twitter running Basket Case on Spaces tomorrow. Back with some Betspresso tomorrow evening on this show as well. Any last words for the people on this fine Sunday?
Have a Sunday fun day.
Yeah, I'm going to a reception, boys.
Oh man.
yeah.
Wow.
Let's go. Get after it, baby.
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. As always, check us out at bettingnews.com, on Twitter at YourBettingNews. Follow all the goats as usual. And we will see you all tomorrow. Sook, you got the video or do you want me to press it?
I got it. You want me to press it?
Let's do it. Peace out, people. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
What
right
you know
here.
about rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do now?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about